Welcome back. We're here in November's Technique of the Month, and as many of you may know, last month's Gracie Insider, we focused on asking the world, asking all the Gracie Insider members if they've ever had a chance to use Gracie Jiu-jitsu in their everyday lives, in a challenge match, in a street fight, in any type of self-defense situation. And what we figured out was very good to know, but didn't surprise us at all. And the technique that was most commonly used in these real street fight situations was the guillotine, the guillotine choke. This move is very, very impressive. It's a very effective technique, and it's interesting how easy it is to catch on someone, even with very little knowledge. If you do it right, you can beat somebody much larger than you very easily. And as you're going to see in the student challenge match stories in this month's Insider, it happened very commonly. So we're going to break it down right now to make sure that you understand 100% how to use it and what not to do to ensure you don't mess it up when using it in a real situation. Okay. So there's two ways someone can come at you. They can come at you punching you, or they can come at you to want to tackle you, take you to the ground. As he runs at me, I drop back into a base, okay? Sprawl my legs out, wrap the neck, hold my wrist. Now walk my feet forward and comfortable, arch back, my armpit, my shoulder holds his head down as my forearm slices up into his throat, okay? So base, base, wrap the neck. I'm holding like this. I wrap it around and grab the wrist. I move my feet forward, get comfortable once he stops trying to take me down. Hold the head down a little bit, and now I'm going to arch back, cutting circulation. One of the most common mistakes right here, showing the correct way to do it, but what's interesting is when people catch the neck, they get the hands here, and they think that just by standing up very tall and arching back and picking it up, you're going to choke the guy out. The problem is, as you can see, watch my head go up as Hidon goes up. We all go together. It doesn't work. The trick is to lift the throat up, but keep the head stationary, and he does that with his armpit. I can't lift up right now, but my throat gets cut off very effectively with the blade of his arm. So do keep that in mind. If ever you're applying the choke and for whatever reason you can't generate the power to make the person pass out or submit, you want to pull them in your guard. And the best way to do that is by locking it up, getting very tight with the hands, very snug, and then stepping forward and sitting down. Boom. Locking the person up right here. And then from here to squeeze, go ahead and demonstrate that. Right here I cross my feet, extend my legs, and I bring my forearm to my chin, my hands to my chin, and I arch back. Wow, like that. One common mistake here also is people cross the legs low around the butt right there, around the waist or the hamstring. Cross your feet down there. The problem is the person can slip out really easily. So make sure you cross really high on the person's back and you pinch your knees together as you lift your hips up right in their waist bone. Right in the pelvis bone right here, pinching and pushing away. One more time. One very common mistake that a lot of people make, and although it's okay to do in professional fighting because there's a matted floor, or in the ring or in the octagon there's a soft mat, one thing you really, really want to avoid in a street fight is getting a guillotine and then jumping to the guard right here and locking your legs around your opponent, because they can slam you on the ground, break your back, slam your head on the ground, and the fight could be over because you jumped the guard. So be very careful. Don't get the bad habit. Even though a lot of people do it on TV, it doesn't mean that it would necessarily be the best idea in a real street fight situation. Another situation is when you're in a clinch. Let's say I'm in a clinch right here. How does this one work? Hidon's in a clinch, okay, and I'm backing away from the clinch. A lot of times, boom, he wraps my neck up. Watch one more time. So if he's trying to take me down right here in a body full takedown or whatever he wants to do, which we would highly recommend, and the person is backing away, avoiding the takedown, Hidon grabs my shoulder over here, pulls my shoulder down, and shoots the hand over the neck. So as I think I'm backing away, as I am trying to back away from the clinch, right away, he removes one hand and goes around the throat right there and drops right into the guillotine and then pressures it out. So there are different situations you can get into the guillotine no matter what. Don't let it slip your mind. Always be aware, looking for it, especially with no gi training. And if you ever forget any of the details, we have the easy solution. Submission series, 5 of 7, guillotine. Notice the drawing right here. The hand positioning around the throat, immediately under the chin. Hidon's knees are slightly bent. He's applying pressure up and down with the shoulder and up with the wrist. And any other details you may forget, we have everything broken down for you right here. I mean, you can't go wrong. Submission series, t-shirts, Genius, his idea. And as you guys can tell, 4 of 7, the triangle. Don't even show the back yet. Back is exclusive. Yeah. So keep it real. These shirts came out 2 days ago. They're going to be gone in 2 weeks. Get to the store, don't mess around, and study the guillotine. Okay, very important technique. Perfect that. It'll save your life. It did for a lot of your friends. Keep it real. Thank you.